What's poppin', everyone? Adima here. I'll continue talking about the Note 12 series for now. There's only one more video remaining, which is the regular Note 12 video that should be coming in just a little bit. But let's talk about the highest end variant of all the Note 12 series. It's the Note 12 VIP. Now, the Note 12 VIP, as the most expensive phone in the entire lineup, is supposed to be the phone that most probably we should be recommending to everybody. Be like, skip the other phones, save your money, get this phone. So why then do I still stand on my decision that the regular Note 12 Pro 4G is the better phone to buy? By now, if you're seeing this video, you've already probably watched a lot of reviews. So I'll just get straight to the nitty-gritty. The first and most important thing to me is it's not good enough value to price. The value to price ratio does not seem worth it. Now, this phone is using the MediaTek Helio G96. The MediaTek Helio G96, which is a 12 nanometer process. And this 12 nanometer process is by far a massive step down from the MediaTek Helio G99, which we have in the regular 12 Pro, which is a 6 nanometer process chip. In case you do not know, the lower the nanometer process, the more power efficient the chip is. And also sometimes it's also faster and better. So for almost 200,000 naira, I'm going to get performance that is technically less power efficient and less powerful. But it doesn't make sense to me. Now, it's not like it's a night and day difference, especially to the average consumer. The average consumer may not be able to notice that, oh, I'm losing out on 6 nanometer process worth of performance. If you enter into your games, you should be fine. Games like Call of Duty Mobile will play on about medium settings at most and maybe high frame rate. PUBG Mobile, you can play up to, I believe, ultra frame rate. That's about 40 FPS. In a game like Apex Legends Mobile, you should be able to get some pretty good frame rate. I'm not very confident in the frame rate of the game because I still feel the game needs some more optimizations before we can actually come to start using that as a performance benchmark. But this chip, the MediaTek Helio G96, should be able to handle it, and no one will be the wiser. But then the question is, why go for lesser performance because you want to have a VIP tag next to your name and compromise when you could get a better phone for less money? Now, aside from the processor, which is the main sticking point for me, we need to come down to the battery. The Note 12 VIP comes with a 4500 mAh battery, and the Note 12 Pro 4G comes with a 5000 mAh battery. This will bring up the debate of, should we have charging speed or battery capacity? I believe we should have battery capacity. But if you're someone who is in the opposite side, then you should be fine with the 120 watts charger that comes with the Note 12 VIP. Personally, it's not a big deal to me to have 120 watts. I would love to have it, but for what I'm getting, the performance especially, I believe that it's better for me to go out and get the Note 12 Pro 4G. It's a better choice in my opinion. Now, aside from that, there isn't really much that has changed. Aside from probably the refresh rate of the phones, The Note 12 VIP comes with 120 Hz refresh rate, and the regular Note 12, I don't have any word on the screen refresh rates, which is sort of a big sticking point for me. Now, I've used a 90 Hz phone before. I personally did not see the difference. I don't know whether it's just because the amount of time I used the phone was very short, but it didn't feel like a night and day difference. This is just me after using the phone for like 2-3 minutes or so. So don't take my word for it. But I believe that 120 Hz, if the Note 12 Pro 4G still does not have a high refresh rate in 2022, I don't know how that is possible. But if that is the case, that's going to be a very huge miss for you. Is it something that should sway your decision against the regular Note 12 Pro 4G? It's not. I think you can live without it. But if you absolutely must have it, then yeah, you can head over there and you should be fine. Aside from all of these things I've pointed out, there isn't much of a difference in the phones. Again, both phones have up to 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of internal storage. Both phones have 108 megapixel cameras with 2 other cameras that are practically just useless. Both phones record up to 1080p 30 fps and 1440p 30 fps. There isn't much else aside from that, but if you're someone who absolutely loves his performance and who doesn't want to cough up too much money, and they're willing to make sacrifices, they're willing to make compromises in places like probably a less intriguing design, potentially a slower display, potentially less camera quality, potentially slower charging times, then yeah, I think you should go with the Note 12 Pro 4G. I don't know, I just don't feel that the 12 VIP is worth actually going out of your way, spending a lot more money, almost 200,000 naira as of when it was coming out newly, to get this phone. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.